can I just tell you, how nice is it when you wake up in the morning? Well, obviously I've not just woke up, but... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Right there. Why can't I get it off? Where is it now? How nice is it when you wake up and the sky is actually fucking green, fucking blue? Oh. Feel like everything's going to be a-okay today. It's so hello, Flange. It's so easy to get up into it when the sun's shining. I think I've also got that sad thing, me, as well. Oh, hello, baby pearl. 16 degrees, that'll be out of my Speedos, love. I need to fill the hot tub back up. Thank you, Lisa, love. Oh, gosh. Morning, Shaz. It is, there's nothing worse than when you get up and it's... Like, I don't mind, at, like, the weekends, I like a dark, rainy night. That's what I like. Claudine, stop. A dark, rainy night is what I like. Oh, hello. How can I help you? Hello. Oh, hi, Sunset and Kel. Hello, loves. Morning. Good morning. Right, can we tap the screen a little bit? We'll have a little chat. Good morning, Tony Ann. Morning, Evil Scott, lads. Have a little kiss. Oh, thank you, Mama Bear. How? 1 second, let me kick these cats out this room because they're giving me sensory overload. Come on. Come on. There you go. Fuck off. Fucking mithering me. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Evil Scott, lass, and Kerry and everyone then. I just want a nice log cabin in the middle of nowhere, thank you, Aileen, and just sit there at night time with a nice big bottle of fuck off wine and just listen to it pissing it down. Thank you, Aileen and Loz. I'm going out this weekend and I'm not drinking, for fuck's sake. Oh, I'll end up having a fucking anxiety attack. Thank you, Gemma. I'll end up having a bastard anxiety attack, I will. Hello, JJ, love. I thought, listen, I'll come on, we'll have a quick chat, because what I'm sick of is the hypocrisy again. But before we do go into anything, we're a bit quiet, weren't it, yesterday on the old Western Front? Morning, Miss Sheila. Yeah, it was very quiet yesterday, weren't it? A lot of people weren't on. Hello, Nanita. Have a little kiss. I am back. I come on briefly. Well, I'll say briefly. I only meant come on for 10 minutes. I said did an hour. So, I'm now having my medication scrutinised. Now, listen, I'm not explaining this to anyone. I'm just telling you how this app goes. Because it's really weird. It's really weird. I'm having my medication scrutinised down to the milligrams I'm on. Now, yesterday, hi Lucy, morning Mels. Yesterday I come on, didn't I? And at that time I'd taken 4. And now I've had 7 tablets. I've taken 3 a day, right? So... they're all saying, he's come on now, he said that he's took his tablets and that's it, it's all right. Who said that? Who said that? Then they went, he's mocking my brother. I don't know your brother. He's mocking my brother. He had to wait months for therapy. And he said he's got it. When? When did I say that? Thank you, Mel's and Angel Mama. When did I really say that? So I said that my tablets, they take weeks to kick in. They take between 2 and 4 weeks. Hi, Claire. Yes, Babs. There was, and a small... Hello, my Maz. Mwah. There was, and a small person was missing yesterday as well. So that's it. Like, listen... you can't please everyone, and no matter what you say on this app, you'll never, ever please everyone. Like yesterday, I did a full hour of just talking, right? There was just me. There was nothing, just me. Thank you, Carrie, sorry. Thank you, Maz, love. I did an hour of just me talking, and then I opened the boxes at the end, didn't I? And then I said, anyone that wants to come up, come up. And then I fucking let someone up, and then they went, so are you not going to take accountability? Hello, Val. It just, the mind boggles with them. But yeah, I've had pages come on saying, oh, he's back. I forgot what it's called now, but then I commented on it. He's back waving a white flag with tears in his eyes, holding his antidepressants. Hi, Flange Love. I know, yeah, that's what they wanted. It's not, hi, Bam Bam. But for one, I didn't cry yesterday. Two, I didn't wave no white flag. No going, oh yes, I don't want this now, I said I'll still be a bastard. I'll always be a bastard. I'll die a bastard. I'll literally be, my last words will be cussing fucking the doctor out, for fuck's sake. Yes, that's correct, Sarah. Actions speak louder than words. Now, it's on a shitty bed sheet. Exactly. Now, what I said is that I don't want to go to those levels of where I've gone to. Hello there, thank you. Evil Laura and Vicky. My screen went funny then. Thank you, Jezza. Yeah. Now, one thing I have seen and heard is my mods have been through, because they went through fucking everything. My Jennifer, she's literally, she goes through everything, the fine tooth comb. Now, I'm not retracting anything of what I've said, like the apologies or anything like that. Now, I have seen one thing, what has been clipped, and it has been clipped. So, I am going to call this out as well. So, someone got in my box, didn't they, and apologised for the stuff that they said to me in the comments. And obviously I responded with something equally as vile. Good morning, the Queen of the Thames. Something equally as vile. Now, apparently, someone else, it was about someone else, and I took accountability for that, and they apologised to them. But it was in relation to, thank you, JJ and Naninita, it was in relation to somebody else. But either way, what's done's done now. Not dependent on what they've said to me. I shouldn't fucking say stuff like that. But yeah, it is what it is. But it's just crazy how someone told me, oh, hello, Jag. Hi, Kirsten, get over. So, what someone did say to me is get graped. So I said, well, for you, I hope a man misleads you, rugs and grapes you. Now, they've cut that and just made it look like that's all that was said. Morning, Kelly. Morning, Kirsty. Morning, Snaggletooth. Morning, Anita. Thank you, everyone. Morning, Kirsty. So, there is a lot of things. And again, I'm not taking away from anything that I said. But again, looking back again, there was a lot of other things. But that's down to them too. I want to be the best person I can be. I can't control, thank you, Anita and Kirsty. I can't control what anyone else says or does. I can control myself. So in relation to the Alex thing, he said that he'd after 3-year-old. That still stands. That's what's come out about it. That's what is admitted. And to be honest, I'm not going to sit here and keep going on and on over Alex. I don't give a shit, to be honest. I've taken myself away, and now I'm quite content. I'm going to sit here in my ivory tower and watch them. It is Maz. That's still fucking gross. Not heard that word for ages. But either way, it's down to them. It's not our circus, and it more no, what is it? Is it circus? Yeah, not our circus, not our monkeys. They can all say and do as they please. There'll be no one coming in my box. No one. Not yet anyway, until I want to. But, either way, this app, people will never ever be happy with them. Exactly. So people want an apology. And people on here Now, I'll be honest again with you. There's people on here that go around here, and this app is built up with 90% trolls. Hello, Tetley's mum. Have a little kiss. And they don't give a shit. They say, hello, my Morticia, morning, lioness. They say the worst. Yes, Maz. Now, there's another thing. Oh, I've not finished with that yet. I'm up, down, over and under. So, these people, they want to goad people. They want to bait you. They want to do everything to try and get you. Now, yesterday, there was multiple lives from a troll. I mean, trolls are still people, but someone from that community trying to bait people out. No one can bait me out. I'm back in... Oh, thank you, Flange. I'm back in my Zen era. That's where I am. Now, do you remember the last time? I think I managed 2 weeks. 2 weeks, but of being baited straight out. Hello, certified. I had Sophie Bailey yesterday. She has messaged someone from the police. Oh, thank you, Sunset Firefly. I fucking love them giraffes. I feel like I've not said my own words for ages. Like, that's one of the things what got to me. Like, yesterday I was on the phone and I went, woo! And it felt weird. Like, morning, Snowy, hi, Mootang. And it feels like I'm getting back. And then again... They'll be like, oh, he's taken fucking one fucking tablet and that's it, and now he's back to normal. It's a lie. It's a lie, everyone. Don't fall for it. Piss off. Oh, yes. I'm sick of saying up in here, though, Mins. But honestly, what goes through people's heads here, it's scandalous. It is literally scandalous. Imagine someone coming on and saying, listen, what I've done is wrong. I'm sorry for what I've said to everyone. I'm sorry for myself. Not going, oh, woe is me. I mean, apologising for who I used to be. Like, the old me. Do you get what I mean by that? And then they're all, it's too late. It's too late. It is. No. You need help. Right? That's what I've done. That's what I've done. So, do you get what I mean? Like, you'll never win. But these people, morning Danielle, morning everyone. Hello, my Anya, you sexy little cow. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Danielle. Oh, I bet he's here. But yeah, I sat back yesterday. I come on and just went off. And had a little look around. And just watched how everyone was reacting. And let's just say some of them acted, hello, toxic boss Bob Betty. Hello, Ben. Hello, Amy. Hello, boss Bob. Kisses for Richmond is in the garden at minute playing. Hello, Evil Lou. And I just watch how everyone are going. They all did exactly what we them that know they do. They all scurried. They all ran round. They all did a full 180. I was being wished well off someone that's fucking dragged me for 3 days. But not a dragging over what I've done. Been personal with me. Thank you, Evie. What did I miss about who? Hi, Sammy. Morning, Lexi. I'm good. Thank you, Amy. Where are we? 1 second, loves. Wait, though. There. Yeah, so those. Thank you, Dylan Leely. Morning, Bricky. Hi, everyone. Hello, that little soul. Grand Risings, Lush. Hi, Nick. Yeah, so I don't mind being dragged at all, and that's what people want to see. Like they do. They want the pound of flesh. It's never been their flesh. But they want that pound of it. But yeah, them people what have said and done the most are now sat there having calls thinking, oh my God, what's going to happen? I can come on here I can hold my head high and I can say, this is me. And like I always say, the good, the bad and the ugly, there's no pretense to me whatsoever. Just makes you think, doesn't it, when these people that are always on, they go quiet, don't they? Thank you, Del, love. Hello, Babs. Oh, yeah, they just go quiet. Why do you think that is? Hey, there was quite a few, weren't there? Hi, Jazz. There's quite a few lives over me being Evil Avocado. I mean, I'd like to say that airline were mine, because mine's absolutely fucking washed. Thank you, JJ. But there's also a video, I'll have to find it, of one of the people on there saying that, oh, yeah, it's him. And then later on going, no, I just said that because he called me. I know, yeah, right. So, if they went, right. So they had this discussion. It was me and it was Joey. Joey's got a full head of hair. I like pulling on it sometimes. And then they was like, yes, it's them. And then next minute they went, it's Mazza. Hello, Kerry. Mwah. Morning, Jazz. And Mazza's got a full head of hair. Like, it's crazy. Like, no one's going to ever probably know who Evil Avocado is. But the fact that what they're trying to do is just try and push it on people, and they sat there having discussions. I fell into one last night. Like, just fucking listening. I watched from the outside as well, because once you go in them rooms, it's a complete different story, you know. So I'm sat there for ages. I thought, have you actually heard these people? Have you heard these people? Morning, Leanne. And it's given me an idea. It has. It's given me an idea. So, from next week, I'm going to start a new show, babbies. I'm going to start a new show. But I'm not going to tell anyone. Hello, my buzzball. Mwah. Have a little kiss. I'm not going to tell anyone yet. Well, I've got 2 new things coming up. So, all being well, I mean, you can't put anything out there anyway, because, obviously, you know what people are like. But, me, Daniel James Hart, little Daniel, is interviewing a celebrity. An actual celebrity, not someone that sits on a free app screaming. Not that kind of celebrity, like an actual one. Oh, hello, Urban Heart. Yes. So, there was 2 options with her. Exactly, Alicia. Morning, cat, not that one. Hello, Betty Davis. She got Betty Davis eyes. Oh, God, why is he Snapchatting me? But, yeah. So, we had 2 options on here. Now, people wanted me off. Oh, they did want me. Well, they didn't. They wanted me, in my opinion, my humble opinion, they wanted me to be 6 feet under. In fact, it's not just my opinion. They did actually say that. Hello, Jinxie. Hi, Shell. So, woohoo! Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, my love. Hello, Liam. Hello, Pugsy. I am back. So I thought, right, what do I do? Because there's a difference between some people on here. Like, for me, I come on here, and I'll be honest with you, everyone comes on, and then they want a little platform, and then they start doing well. And I did. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to come on here. Thank you, Leanne and Betty. Mwah. Oh, yes. Could we have a popular push, please? I'll wind them up that way. And then you think, do you know what? Yeah, the money's all right. And I remember me and Joey, it were my first ever live. And I made £3 something. Thank you, Certified. Mwah. Thank you, Stage Dojo. And I made £3 odd, and I was like buzzing with it. And he was like, what? I went, well, I didn't know you could do this. And then, as I started to make more and more coming on here. It wasn't like a great deal, and I'm still not a fucking multimillionaire now, for fuck's sake. And then you think, yes, it's a job, but that's where people are different. So, I interact with mine. I'll message mine. A lot of you have got my number. I fucking speak to my chat and everything like that and help out any way I can. Then you think, do you know what? It's not actually a job per se. Like, you make money from it, but you enjoy doing it. Like, I love coming on here talking to you all, just waffling shit. It's like fucking therapy for me. I'll tell them all that this is my therapy. And then you get some people that come on and they just scream, target here, I'm on for this amount of time, and then you don't see them for dust. Thank you, Linz. But, just talks for you, Pugsley. So, but yeah. And then I thought, mine's different. Like, I could go and get another job. Do you get what I mean? I'm not saying... I always word this shit wrong. But I thought, why should I be pushed off here? Because that's what they wanted. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Miss Goggins Roach. I accepted you on Facebook before. So, I thought, why should I be pushed off? Through people that say, now, something stuck in my head. It really did stick in from when I first come on and someone saying, why do we get to decide? Why do we get to decide who has a platform and who doesn't? There is no one. All right, Sarah. I know I do try Sunset. I have set a live goal there as well if you want to help sister out. But thought no, so I'm going to come back. And again, they're all saying Dan could have fucking, he wasn't sorry, he didn't care, he just come on and then he saw the way that the chat were going at him. My chat never went for me on Friday. Like, there were a few strays here and there, 3 stray bullets, but overall everyone was like, oh, I bet you're rough, I bet you this, I bet you that and the other. Now, that being said, it was me that brought it up. So thank you, Betty Davis. No one had ever made me apologise. I'd sat there with broken teeth and a busted face and I'd still not apologise if I didn't want to. But it's just crazy, the narratives. But you guys, well, the ones in here that support me, and like, again, there'll be some people in here that are just waiting for me to say something so they can screen record it and clip it. Oh, thank you, Betty Davis and Stacey. But you guys are still supporting me. I know for a fact, thank you, Sunset, for a fact, I could have come on that day after and I could have fucking said and done the worst again. And I could have said, right, well, it's because this and this. Like, through the windows, could have said, like, it's triggered me because that's what triggered me to send the messages to Joey. But when you have genuine support, they'll support you through the good, the bad and the ugly. So no one's made me do anything like that. Thank you, Evil Julie. It's because I want to myself. Now, thank you, Evil Julie. Now let's talk about another person that's tried to jump on me. Mrs. Sophie Bellycastle. Yeah, so she got hold of them police reports, didn't she, yesterday? She did. And then she put them online. She took a private conversation, she put it online. This person's already in trouble with the police. Thank you, Go Shawty and Sunset. And again, it says the same, so it's classed as beating when it's biting. That's what they're not understanding. They're thinking it means like beat within an inch of their life. But no, but that can be reported to go with your log as well. But again, just let me tell you one thing. Biting does fall under beating. Hi, Donna. Thank you, Kirsty. Little bitch. So, that's a bit more misinformation spread. But we're all right. But let's say homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, body shaming, racism. Am I missing anything else? Hello, Charlotte. Thank you, Linda. Am I missing anything? Oh, 3K to the popular. Let's do a vote. Pointless poll. But yeah, again, I will happily have anyone. I've gone and commented and liked on posts where they've respectfully spoken about me in the situation. And by respectfully, I don't mean they've licked my arse. I mean, they've stuck to facts. And again, I like it when people call me out. I'd rather surround myself with a million people that will say, Dan, you're wrong, rather than one person that'll just go, yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Thank you, sir, and certified. Like, do you get what I mean? I don't want to be that person. And I like pushing boundaries a bit, so I do like it when they say no, because then it makes you feel naughty. Thank you, Angela. But yes, it's crazy, isn't it, this world, especially this TikTok world, because this for some people is reality, and I get it is reality, it is, but it's also not at the same time. Like, you don't take it that deep. Like, I get some people are offended by some things, again, transphobia, racism, things like that, and people are rightly so, and if you resonate with it, then rightly so, but people just want to be on here just to be offended, and then they run around the app and they're like, oh yes, this, that and the other. Oh, just honestly, I'll have to have a look into it, Nikki, because it wasn't actually a public document what she showed. It was an email from someone. So she's gotten in with someone. Now, I've got the print screen of it, so I'll have to speak to that person who's accessed my records for that. Morning, Becky. Thank you, Clarence Lineball. Yeah, so I'll have to take a look into that and then see what is what, where it's concerned. That's it. Since... well, the trolling didn't start on the 19th, but it started shortly after. Oh, there's one thing I love about living here. We get all the runners down this road. Oh, I want to run to you. Thank you, Casey. So, one sec. Just let me weigh myself. I'm thinner than I was yesterday. Breach of GDPR, yes, thank you, Savannah, love. Yeah, so... why is Levi showing my gift as well as Canton? I don't know, but in the interest of health and safety and safeguarding, I have created a file over Levi. So if Levi wants to keep starting, don't for 1 second think, now I'm on my new mental health journey. Don't ever, ever for a second think I won't drag a bitch. Morning, Angie Cornell. Morning, Savannah. Morning, GJ. I think this is what they're not getting. I think everyone thinks that I'm coming back and I'm being this nice, reformed person. And to a degree, yes, I am. But I'm also not going to stand anyone's shit. I am not going to stand anyone's shit. Hi, Simone, love. So, oh, and Gossip Girl, what a liar she is. She said yesterday, and that inked as well. Let me tell you one thing, right? People on here, they have these parasocial relationships, you know, with people that they don't meet. And I remember when I went to Liverpool, and a person there, we don't say that person's name anymore, was very freaked out by a parasocial relationship that someone had that had never met her. And it's just, oh... it's not the one, baby. It's not the one. But yeah, Gossip Girl said, bearing in mind, I couldn't fucking string a sentence together at the boxing. She said, oh yeah, he was mentioning Evil Avocado to me and then saying we was 3 tables away. So let me look. I'm good. Thank you, Mental Mummy. You? So, hello, Barbie B. Mwah. Have a little kiss. But now what people are doing is the pound of flesh has been taken. So what these people are now is like the hyenas, you know, just going for the carcass, just seeing what they can get off it. That's my analogy for them. Could we tap the screen, please, loves? Thank you, Alison. Yeah, they're trying to find any little thing that they can get, just anything, because they want to be seen and they want to be heard. They do. They want to be seen and they want to be heard. And it's strange. It is strange because on this app, you need to be you. And people will either like you or not. Not because of what you say or anything. It's you that they want. I know she's watching it. Hello, Sniffany. Have a little kiss. Yes, exactly. So Grumpy is in a relationship with Sandy. And well, you know how that went. We're not here to drag anyone, but what we are here to do is say that don't lie about people. Don't try and get your 5 minutes off the back of a lie, because it never, ever, ever will work. You're starting your platforms off. I mean, I know she's got somewhat of a platform, but you're never going to get anywhere. Oh, that being said, whilst we're being moaned at, please could anyone just help out with the live goal, please? I'm a single cat owner. Thank you. Thank you, Simone and PB. So I've had other people. I had someone leave my community because I'd asked them to. Right. Thank you, Lindsay and Kirsty. I love you, Kirsty. Thank you, love. Have a little kiss. And now they've run around the app to gain support. Thank you, JJ. Sexy little minx. Hi, Simone. Thank you. Yeah, don't ever start it off like that, going, oh, well, I stepped away because of this and I stepped away because of that, because bang. You all know I like a print screen. Thank you, Donna and Sunset. You all know I like a fucking print screen and a fucking receipt. Because unlike some people, I do come with receipts. There's not been a bitch that could check me yet, Huns. Thank you, Sunset and Amanda. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. I love you too, little witch. It's just, honestly, it's a bit much, isn't it? But what I do want to say is for one, there is a saying in the world, and it's cream always rises to the top. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave these people. We're going to just leave them where they are, because they are nothing. They're nothing. Absolutely shit all to us. Thank you, Cheryl. They're nothing to us. They don't feed us, they don't finance us, and they most definitely don't fuck us. Absolutely nowhere. Nowhere, Jose. So they can go and do what they want. Now, again, like I said, I'm on my mental health journey, and it's going to be a long time. It's going to be for the rest of my fucking life. So the last time I fucking attempted it, they gave me search lead, and that's when I tried to fucking cut my own head off with a bread canifer. For fuck's sake. Thank you, it's me, Lily. Now, there's one... Oh, yeah, let me tell you this one. Someone went, he's not changed. He's been this way all of his life. Look at this print screen I've got. I think I mentioned this yesterday. Look at this print screen that I've seen. And it was me calling someone a nonce. And I'm like, hun, I've literally said, I've called everyone that. Like, I do. I know it's not a word that some people like, but it's a fucking northern thing. And then people go, oh yes, well I'm northern and we don't. Right, well then you don't move in my circles then, do you? And you know what's funny? Is some people, they'll accept it to some words, to some people, but then they won't say it to others. Like when we called Turbo M. Everyone laughed at that. But then you call someone else in, they're like, shock, horror. Anyway, back to my mental health journey. So, there'll be good days, there'll be bad days. There'll be days where I'm fucking doing fucking crab downstairs like the bastard Grudge, fucking screaming my head off on live. There'll be days where I'm sat there off my fucking gooch. Exactly, Morticia. Hello, Donna. But there's one thing that I want to say to them. There's one thing. I've been open and honest about my mental health struggles, and I really have. I've been too open and honest about it, actually, because people have weaponised it. And I just want to... I just want to know, when they all jumped on me, and it's not a woe is me, it's not, because I offended each and every one of them communities somewhere along the line. But then we'd had our back and forth and they all come together, and then new people come together. And I just think, do you like the fact that a man has come on and he said, I don't want to be here, I'm not doing well, like my mental health, thank you Kirsty, is shot. Do you sleep at night knowing that you fucking jumped on him? Or, worse, do you sleep, well, thank you Tony, and thank you Kirsty, thank you everyone. Or, better still, how do you sleep knowing that you turn your back on them? Because some people that I used to associate with, they had all these morals, I'm this, I'm that, no one will tell me this, no one will tell me that. And the second that they thought the money was gone, that rate. That was it then. Like, thank you, Billy James. So, yes, they did. But, unfortunately, I'm still here. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, my GJ and Billy. Yes. There's no one coming in my box yet. For the foreseeable, actually. But not this box. But, yes. Unfortunately, Mama didn't raise no fool or no quitter. Hello, Jeanette. That's it. Now, listen, I understand, and I do, because, again, this is an income for people as well. So I understand that, but just be honest. Thank you, Talimba. Hello, my Jeanette. There's not a single person on here, and this is what I said to them. This is what I said probably months ago, right, is that I weren't doing well, and then people were saying people are going to turn on you. I said, it's fine. Thank you, T-Train and John Boy. Tell you what, Marshall, what you spamming me for? Thank you, John Boy. And I said, it's all right. I said, but I'll never, ever, I mean, I think you've got more of an understanding now, especially people that have been around me for longer, is that I'll hold a grudge till the day I fucking die. And I mean that. I will literally hold it until the day I die. So all these people, like, the ones that have walked away to save themselves, because again, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, I was just reciting the alphabet. Like, I'm not going to say, like, oh yeah, I was just reciting the alphabet and fucking they walked away. People will rightly walk away. Now, the people that I class as friends, mainly one of them, that person is 00, no more to me. 00, no more. Hold on. Let me see, because it's annoying me. Oh, thank you, Ma'am Elsie. Hello.
Why is everyone being... Honestly, sister, brother, whatever. Why are people being so rude to you? I don't even get it. Everyone's kicking off in the world. Like, why? Why can't you just be yourself?
Because people think that TikTok is the real world and they don't see another world out of it. There could be, well, there is fucking bombings going on in the world and everything like that.
Bomb, around and that. I heard that.
Shit. You just said fucking that. You can't say that, can you? TikTok shop, I love TikTok shop. Fuck's sake. But these people, they don't see another world of it. Fucking first stay back proper and that's it. Marshall, stop. But yeah, what's it called? No one's back in yet. But yeah, there is a whole world out there. And these people, like, you could be their fucking neighbours down the road. Well, no, actually, if the neighbour's house down the road was a lie, they'd probably record it instead of asking for 10,000 taps. I think he did. This is it. Every single person makes mistakes. There is nobody perfect. No one. No one whatsoever. But yet, people want to call people out. And you know why they do it? On an app like here. They call people out because that generates the haters to go and gift them. That's exactly all it is. These people don't give a shit. Like, you seen it the other day when someone I used to associate with had the say, and then they realised, I'm capitalising on this a bit, and then bang, they've gone from the slight turn to straight away. Because don't forget that this person come on here and said that I ended the friendship myself, which I did do. I've just woken up from being asleep for 2 days after a bender. Have I missed anything? Thank you, Scouts in the house. Probably quite a lot, yes. But yeah, And then they thought, right, I'm going to monetize off this now. And they're going to start getting personal. They're going to start saying things. And there's other people that have done it. And just know, hello, my Teresa, just know that in all honesty, these people, they don't care about what they're saying. They do not give an absolute shit. Thank you, Teresa. In fact, can everyone tap on one of these, please? I'd like to do well in the populace today. These people don't give a shit about what they're saying, you know. They just want it because they think, right, I've got my 2 hours here or my hour here. I need something get through. Bang, there we go. And then we know what happens. We know what, thank you, my Melty. If I was to battle someone now and they started screaming and bawling at me and calling me all names, what would happen? Thank you, Just Smiling and Aaron. Thank you, Pricicle. Have a little love. 79. What would happen? People would jump in and they'd be strayed over and they'd be hate gifting and everything like that. And that's all it boils down to. You've got 2 types of live streamers on here. You've got ones that care and ones that don't. Thank you, my Kirsty. Thank you, Simone, for my homophobic slur. That was one of my favourite things, favourite comments. So, someone said to me, are you not going to apologise for... Thank you, Enchantress and Cat. Oh, Enchantress. That was very posh, weren't it? Thank you, Just Smiling. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, and there was like, you need to apologise for making out that donut was a homophobic slur. Thank you, Quackers. Have a quick kiss, Jeanette. Yeah, you need to apologise. Thank you, Barbie. Apologise for making out that that was a homophobic slur, donut, and it actually is. That is actually a homophobic slur. Yes, it is. It is meant to demoralise and demean a gay man in a sexual way. Thank you, Barbie. Did I play on it? Of course I fucking played on it. And that was someone from the group that said, you do know that's a slur, don't you? So I fucking ran with it. Thank you, Quackers. No, I'm joking, Simone. But yeah, I thought, right. But yeah. Because what happens is, when you're part of them people, you get little hints. Thank you, Just Tanya. You get little prompts and that, you know, when you're live. But yes. So heads about that. Thank you, Just Tanya, love. You're not safe now, Ruggy. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, love. Thank you, Just Tanya, love. So yes. We'll have all the secrets out here. Hello, Vaseline. How are you? I prefer spit. Thank you, Just Tanya. 100 of them. Thank you, lovers. How many heart me's do I have him? How many heart me's? Why does it not say how many heart me's I have him? Thank you, Drax and Gem. Anyone who doesn't want to give him views, GG is cam 2 in him. You absolutely ate there, Sarah. You absolutely ate. You really did. So, let me say, they'll now be having a room where they're trying to cuss me out. Now, I've come on here. I've started my accountability journey. I've shown everyone my medication, my plans for my therapy. And I'm just cracking on with my community. Now, these people are still trying to drag me down. So shame on you, Trish, whatever your name is. Shame on you. Shame on you. Also, thank you, Mo. What I will say, did you see that yesterday? That Queen Rachel? Did you hear that when fucking one of her kids got into Blaster's box? That was disgusting. That was, oh, thank you, Drax. That was absolutely disgusting. Speaking to a child like that. Can you call your friends out first, please, before you try and call me out for just sitting here, existing? Because that is literally what I'm getting moaned at now for. Existing, love. Well, I'm not going to play it, but there'll be a video on the FYP of it, but it was fucking disgusting. Hello, Supernova. It was, thank you, loves. It was absolutely disgusting. I will. I was always coming back when they're saying, oh yeah, that's it, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. No, I took myself away. I did actually take myself away as well. I went on a little vacay. Now, my biggest thing for my mental health, my biggest trigger, Amanda, go over to Gigi's, love. My biggest mental health trigger is literally, I don't know how, hold on. I'm going to show you in real time what triggers me more than anything in this world. And I mean, just this one thing can have me in absolute tears. And I mean tears. And it does, it's something that's very, very close to me. And it just, honestly, it makes me want to be 00 no more every now and then. And if you ever want to trigger me, this is your best option to do it. But no one will ever troll me or hurt me as much as this. And here it is. This little cunt has had me up the fucking wall. What do you need your nails cutting? This little bastard has had me up the wall. So I went away for a couple of days. My cousin rings me crying. I went, what's wrong? She said, I can't do it. I went, what? She went, I can't. She said, I'm going to have to bring him to you. I said, what do you mean? Like, calm down, what's going on? He'd had her up the wall. He's a little bastard. And I mean bastard. So he managed. I dropped him off around 6 o'clock Friday, and by, I think it was 11 o'clock Saturday, he were back. I created him. That's what he does. He's all right when he's here. Like, I can be upstairs. He'll start barking shortly. But he just won't go to anyone. Thank you, Daria. Now, when I bought him, I didn't get him straight away because he was too young. But I went seeing him every day and I fucking mollycoddled him. And that was the worst. Thank you, Sharon. That was the worst thing I've ever fucking done. Because he'll scream. And I don't just mean he'll be like, I mean he'll be like, ah! But everyone, thank you, Davey. Yeah, so she said in the space of 10 minutes he'd pissed 8 times. Not full pisses, just dribbles round the house. Now he doesn't piss in here. He'd pissed, he was biting stuff, he was fucking barking, he was crying. And yeah, the other two were completely fucking fine. But that little twat, no. I don't know anyone that's got sausage dogs that are different. They're all bastards. No. Does he have separation anxiety? No, he's just a prick. That's all it is. That's why he doesn't go anywhere. Like, doesn't mind. Then, if someone's here, they're not allowed to sit on the same sofa as me. Heaven forbid someone wants to share a bed, because he'll sleep downstairs when I'm in, but if there's someone in, even if my cousin sleeps, who obviously sleeps in a different room to me, even if she's here, then he'll kick the fuck off, because he thinks someone's in bed, and he'll sit there at that gate and he'll howl. And I mean howls like a fucking werewolf until you get him upstairs. Like, I really, really love him. I really do. And like, cause people have said to me, get rid of him. No, I never would. That's what happens. When you love something, you don't just give up. You never give up with them. And you can take that anywhere you want to. Thank you, Sunset. But yes, he'll be staying with me till the day he dies, or I die. And then there will never, ever, 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 ever be another sausage dog coming through this fucking door. Because he's made me ill. Even when they do, like, Deirdre is fine. Like, she's just a little bit of a bitch. when he bought. Deirdre's a little bitch. She's soft, like, but she's a bit vicious. Not to me. Like, I feel like each of my animals have got a slight bit of my personality. But yeah, she's a little bit vicious from time to time. Now, Linda's just backward. She's the one that's never, ever, ever been any trouble. She's never been any trouble. And then him, that fucking thing. You cunt. And then I wondered why she'd not let the others out at cage. She'd fucking stitched me right up. And then the lad I was seeing at the time, he fucking turns up. So I says, come look at these dogs. So I goes and shows him. Says, look at this one here. So I call him Richmond. Pillared one off by this point. So he says, oh yeah. He says, we'll have a chat when we're at home. So I can't hide anything off my face. I literally can't hide anything. Thank you, Lily. So, why is she going to rip me a new one? All I said is that was awful to hear. It was awful to hear. So, I do like the Mel B pause, off Ball Selector. It's like, what's wrong? I mean, I was still intoxicated, but fuck me, I fought on my fucking feet that day, did I? Says, will you go arse with me for him? Says, yeah. Says, but we'll have a chat when we get home, something like that. Penguin pause. I said, it's a bit too late. I said, why? I said, I've already transferred it money. Hey, listen to me now. Even in a state of coma and a manic fucking thing, I will always be able to rinse a gentleman. I will always be able to rinse a gentleman. 3 sheets to wind. He says, right, well, how much for it? I said, £2.5 grand. £2.5 grand. So he paid me, not that day, but later on, give me a nice 1,250 moolah, straight in the fucking palm of my left hand. So thank you very much there, thank you, that's mine, shoved it in my pocket. Then I only went and slipped up, didn't I, a couple of fucking weeks later. The cunt only cost me £1,500, so he stubbed me at 250. 1 sec. Thank you, educating Rita. I believe that Gigi's room's lying again. They're trying to make out that something's said. So what I said is that a child got into a box yesterday, and the way that the mother was screaming at said child was absolutely disgusting. So you can have my live replay. I've already had this conversation about lying today. So again, I shall prove that to be a lie, but I'll also share that clip as well from yesterday. I'll also share that, okay? So again, Trish, Tish, whatever your name is, you're allowing and inciting hatred, and you're also allowing them to make up the stories as they went along. Was she in the box? Yes. Was the kid screaming? Yes. Did she scream at the kid? Yes. Either way. There we go. Anyway, back to that. Anyway, where was we? Anyway, I messaged him didn't message him. I had to write a Facebook post the other day. Because I'd gone, near my old home in West Autumn. So, there's a chippy there what I used to really like. I used to go there all the time. Anyway, I says, oh, I just want that box what me and him used to have. Can't say his name because he'll appear. Well, he won't. He fucking hates me. I don't know why, love. Anyway, so what happened is, I put a status, I said, can people just go and ask said person if he can let me know what that noodle box was that we used to get from A1, because I really want it and I don't think he wants to speak to me. So someone commented and put, I've messaged him or done or something like that. Anyway, got no reply. I said, can you message him back, please, and ask him to hurry up? I said, because I'm fucking starving. So anyway, she's replied back and just put, I don't know what you've done, but he's not going to be talking to you anytime soon. And I feel like every gentleman that I've ever been involved with, has always deleted and blocked me. And I just feel like that's because they can't get over me. That's what I feel like. Thank you. That's what I feel like it is. They can't get over me. It's all right. It's all right. Bear with. Where's my thing? I've not done this for a while. 1 second. Could we do a donut goal, please? Now they're mocking, thank you, Claire and Justin. You know they're mocking my medication. That's ableist. Now I do know that there is a certain person, the host actually, that has said ableist slurs in the past. Thank you, Simone and Charlie. Hello, honeybee. Isn't it funny how many people try and draw you out? I'm not getting into a back and forth with people. There was people yesterday that tried the utmost hardest to try and bait me out yesterday. And it says more about them. Hello, Captain Chaos. I've seen you. I've not followed you back yet. Thank you, Lulu. Yes, donut go, loves. I don't follow any screen recorders back until I know their intentions because I've been burned by that before. Oh, listen, you can all say what you want in that room. You can all say what you want in that room. Especially people what have done what they've done. Now, people don't want you on the app. They want you to fail. They want you to do this, that and the other. But, oh, hello, Fakes here. But it just shows their intentions more than anyone else's, doesn't it? It just shows their intentions more than anything else. But it's a shame. It's a shame. What would it class as, actually? If you've got a mentally ill person who's openly said they're suffering with mental health, who's on medication, would it class as anything if people tried to bait them out? You know, like tried to trigger them? What would it class as that, apart from being morally wrong? Is Richmond bad when you're going out? I don't know, Lily, because I just fucking ride off and that's me done. I don't answer the phone. It's fucking someone else's problem. You're not mentally ill, you're sick. So mental health is a sickness as well, yes, Marsha Mum of 3. Yeah. Malicious communications, mental health abuse, malicious communications, slander. Guys, can everyone go over and salt and pepper that live, please? Thank you, Simone. Reactive abuse. I know, this is it. This is the level we deal with. We're intelligent, we're beautiful, we're young-ish. I mean, do you know what? I used this thing on my skin the other day. What they call, do you know what suck your paws out? What suck your paws? Fucking fantastic they were. Inciting hate, yes. Oh, thank you, Helen. I don't know what they called them. Does anyone know? What are they? I know, yeah. Got a full weekend. Imagine, right, I've just come on for a chat and then people are come to it and then they're being really affected. It's really crazy. It's really, really crazy. AI summary, discussing past toxic relationships and mental health. Yeah, so that was it. I shot and scored before when I said just trying to trigger someone with bad mental health. I'm not going speaking to anyone. Oh, go on then. I'll speak to Ange. Where is she?
Morning.
Hello. You're the only person I'm going to co-host with. Do you feel special?
I feel very special, Dan. Extremely. Can I ask you though, because I've got someone that's come in the box, Stephanie, and she said that you said that she said that she wished you grape or something.
So there was multiple people. So on Thursday,
Yeah.
the chat was one of the most horrific I've ever seen on here. So there was lots of different things being said.
Right. Yeah, but I don't. She wouldn't have said that, you know.
I don't know. It was full of people. And then someone got in the box. There was a few. We'll have one battle then. But either way, do you know what they've done today? So they come to him and say they all hate me, right? But they want to try and monetise off me. So I've come on yesterday. I've had people scrutinising the medication what the doctor's given me. I've had people lying about me. And it's just very strange, thank you, Shez. It's very strange. I'd like to know. Well, do you know what? I don't want to know what these people want. I'm quite happy with my community here, having a chat with them.
Yeah,
And the
but
rest.
Stephanie, you know, she wouldn't have said that to you. I swear she wouldn't have said that to you about the grape. She's not like that. I just think I've got to say, Dan. I just feel that you listen. It's up to you, and I'm not going to be forcing you to apologise because it should come from the heart.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
Angela,
But I do
I've
think you
done my
apologise.
apologies, and they wasn't good enough for anyone. People that weren't involved. What I will not be doing is falling down the hole what other people do of being forced to apologise every 2 seconds for other people. I've made my...
Dan, I don't want you to apologise because you're forced
No,
to
not-
apologise. I want you to
not
apologise
you.
because you mean it.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. So I've made my apology. I genuinely meant it. Anything else is just forced. Thank you, Certified. Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone.
but Dan, what I'm saying is Steffi never said anything about your grape. She's not like that. But, you know, what you said to her, you should, you know, I feel you should apologise, but not because you're being forced to, but because...
It's on the post, what I've put on there.
It's on there, what she said?
No, on my apology post, what I did the
Oh,
other
well,
day.
you have apologised. Oh,
Thank you,
she said you haven't apologised. You have?
Yes.
To Stephanie?
So, on the post. It's just to everyone. It's an open apology to everyone.
Oh, I think she wanted one directly to her like you did with, you know, Blaster and that.
Well, tell her to message me.
Yeah.
And then I'll see what happened, because my guess is, and again, I'll look through right at that part again, but I think it was miscommunication and I thought she'd said something.
Yeah.
Now, hello there,
No,
Poison
she
Claw.
didn't. She's not like that. She wouldn't have said anything about your trauma.
Well, I'll find it anyway, but she's free to message me. And then we can have a chat.
Yeah, maybe you thought it was somebody else that had said it. Do you know what I mean?
My chat was going 10 fucking to the dozen yesterday, on Thursday.
What are you doing now then on TikTok? Are you going to do the FYP in the mornings or?
Well,
do something
next
else?
week, I'm having a rebrand and I'm messaging. I'm interviewing an actual famous person. Not a TikTok famous person.
Who?
Someone that's very well known. Thank you, Coco.
Oh, are you? Who?
I'm not telling you. You'll be the first one to know, though, when I tell everyone. Thank you, Lily.
But then apart from that, what's your plans on TikTok then? Are you going to go back to the FYP or change it, do something completely different?
So, hi, Natanu. So, one thing I'm doing is I'm going to focus more on content. So, I've started to document my mental health journey now. So, one thing what I've realised, well, didn't realise, but Thursday, I didn't want it to go in vain. So that was a kick what I've needed, because let's be honest, I've been spiralling for a long time. So now, documented my thinking, my medication. I've started going for walks, started the gym, things like that again.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm going to start doing that kind of content. I'm going to buy one of those ninja slushy things. Not slushy, what they called?
Well, it's on my TikTok shop, my Delusive shop. The Ninja Slushy puppies. Slushy.
No, not the slush. What's that? The blender one.
Oh, right.
Because I've got the bullet one.
Why don't you do a shop? You know, and you know, because it keeps you out of mischief as well. Do you know what I mean? It's actually, I've been enjoying it. I've been stressed at the same time. I'm not going to lie, but I do enjoy doing it. You're all having drama and all this back and forth. I'm making money. You lot the mugs.
That's it. I just think like now, when I've been sat over the weekend, I've been looking into it. Do you know, drama talk is only between 5 to 10%
Yeah,
of
it's only
actual
small.
TikTok.
Yeah, it's people don't on this side don't make the money. People that battle and all that kind of shit, they're making the money. You know what I mean? There's no big
Well,
creator on the
no.
drama side. Yeah, and can I just say for anyone that's wondering why about me battling Dan, let me tell you, certain people have spoken to my mother and a father in a disgusting, sick way. None of you have that energy when it comes to me. It's only Angie. You don't really give a shit when someone says it to me, but I have to care about what people say to you. No, I'm not doing it anymore. I don't care. How about that? Just like no one cares when you're sat there supporting the people that said about my mother and my father.
You, Jane.
I spoke actually on them. Do you get what I'm saying? And said the worst on the worst. You have no energy for that. None. But I've got to feel sorry for you.
Thank you, Chelsea, babe.
No. Unless it's done to me, I don't care anymore. All right, Dan, I'll let you go and get on with your live anyway.
Right.
See you later,
All right.
Dan.
See you later. That was a very abrupt ending. Thank you, Chelsea, sweetness. Mwah. Thank you, everyone else as well. She didn't give me a chance. Got fucking gravel rash. I got booted that fucking fast then. She's fuming. That's one thing that I'll always be sticking at, and that is annoying Angela. But in a good way, though. We do love Angela sometimes. And we need to be friends with our MT again. That's on my jobs, that, for next week, because I do miss him. I love MT. Thank you, Chelsea love. Yes, a cooking live, maybe. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do my weight loss. Well, say weight loss, I've got nothing much to lose. But my gym, I'll do some cooking. And yes, we're just going to sit there and we're going to stare at the drama, because you're going to see a lot of things change and a lot of things unfold. And that's what you are going to see. I spoke to him the other day, but we'll give him some time. We'll give him some time. Yes, mindfulness. But yes, that's what we'll do. We'll see what happens around these ways. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Oh, where's that gone off? We are. Yes, we do. Well, thank you, Jess. But yes, what we'll go back to doing is being the danthropologists. I'm fucking never. Listen, I'll come on and I'll have one or two here and there. Like, and that's if I'm fucking thinking. That's if I'm eating or something. But I'm never, ever getting pissed on this app again. Never. Do you know what? I kept saying, like, oh, I wonder what it is. What makes it like that? You know, what do you call it? The slush. And then someone said to me the other day, they went, you do realise, like, you're pouring more than half a big bottle of fucking, like, rum the other day. Poured half a big bottle of rum in, and then my coke, and then drunk the fucker in 3 drinks. One day, we've heard all what before, Freddie? That slushies are strong as fuck. Is that what you've heard? Because let me tell you, they are. 3 fucking glasses I drunk the cunt in. 3. But yes, we are Team Lean. That's what we're going to be from now on. We're going to stay out of the drama. We're not going to be horrible bastards. We're going to be mindful. We're not going to upset anyone. Maybe sometimes we will upset someone, but for the right reasons. I know. That's what I mean. I make this app for you, thank you. Am I in the garden? No. I just keep popping my head out window. I like looking down this road. I'm going to get a thing. I'll be on my back after 1 glass. What's my favourite healthy meal? I don't know, because me and Kat like Nutribar. Well, that's what we'll do now, because I'm going to call it right here and right now. The next fallout is going to be with someone that's small, and that's someone that holds a cloth in front of the missing teeth because they're embarrassed by them. That's who the next argument's going to be with. It's been brewing for a while. But now, they can't use me. I think what their thought is is that I'd come back swinging. And I have done, but in a different way. Chicken skewers. I think I've seen them. Yes, Mrs. Twit. But I do like... I'll try and find the page for you. It's not on here. It's on Facebook. It's like it's like Slimming World, but it's not them. But they do this cheesy pasta. So obviously you've got to portion control it. So fried chicken breast. Cut some what do you call it? Chorizo, if you think that you're from Spain. Get some rigatoni, get some spinach, then obviously cook it all. Then get some what's it called? That fucking cheese. What's it called? Ricotta. What's it called? Hello, baby cakes.
Hello. I just went and gave Delusive some kisses on the cheek. She didn't react at all, but she smiled. Oh, yes, look, we'll have
Why
all
does she
kisses.
hate you now?
Oh, she doesn't. She doesn't hate me, I don't think. She just
How's
likes
your holiday?
she likes being competitive with me, I think.
But she needs someone.
Yeah, it's like a love-hate relationship that we have.
What's your plans for today? Still away?
Yeah, I'm still away till next week. But I agree with what she's saying, though, in the instance. It's like selective outrage. It's like people will say the worst to me, you, Delusive, this person, that person, and then expect everybody else to call out when something happens to them, you know, when the worst is being said to all of us.
That's it. On that Thursday, some people did catch a few strays. Like, I can't lie about that. But overall, everyone that said something to me, and like I said yesterday, there's a select few that are an actual victim to my nasty mouth, but all the other people have actually done stuff to me as well.
Yeah, no one agrees with all the extreme stuff because, like, they didn't when it was me, and obviously I've never done it again since. Because you do learn from that. That's what I said to you. You'll learn from that. You know what I mean? Like, it's kids and trauma, and that's it. That's the basic, like, 101 on here sort of thing. So I don't say anything like that anymore. But I'm still allowed my opinions on people, and then there's outrage. Oh, she said this. Yeah, well, what about all the transphobic comments and all this and all that gets said to me, and then things that trigger you and are your traumas and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And do they think people are born and think, oh, I'm going to be transgender? No, it's just like people's sexuality and stuff, you know what I mean? That's as bad as what they consider to be bad when it comes to them, you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly, because
nobody chooses to be who we are.
I've heard people that go around this app who fight the good fight, right, for discrimination. And then when I've asked them, like, why are you not calling, like, homophobia out? Oh, well, it doesn't involve me, that.
It was in Blaster's box yesterday, homophobia. Dave Duran's joined up and said, B-boy, he said all the homophobic slayers, but it's classed as a joke. Well, no, shouldn't that be called out then? You know what I mean? If we're going by, the things should be called out, why are these things not called out, whether it's said in jokes or not? Because it's not funny to the people who are G and who are les, you know what I mean, sort of thing. It's not funny to trans people. So they're actual physical crimes. So it's never a joke. How many times has Alex Brigham sat there and said P-U-F-F and things like that and sits there and laughs? Like, they're actual crimes.
Exactly, but then it's a case of if your face fits really on air.
It is, you
And
know what I
like,
mean? They're joining up the Blaster's box to condemn people while literally, like, they're going in a box to be homophobic and transphobic.
Exactly. We won't tolerate none of that.
So that didn't get called out by her when she was sat live and the people are being homophobic and transphobic yesterday.
Well, there's a lot of people that don't call a lot of things out on air. And that just shows, because again, like I said the other day, I can easily play the long game and we'll see who's still around in 6 to 12 months on here, because I think the app's starting to wake up to people on here.
Well, people don't also understand, like, sarcasm and that. Like these screen recorders, sometimes they really get on my nerves. Like, they manipulate screen records. Like this morning when I've done my live and I was being, like, sarcastic, saying, oh, well, we'll have that called out. Oh, Luke will be calling that out later then. I'm not telling Luke what to call out. I don't want anything called out. I don't give a shit. But what I'm saying is, like, well, if I've got to be called out for having my opinion on someone who's said and done the worst to me, you only have to search our names together. She said, there's clips that have been tagged in just today now where she's saying about Levi that his child should pass away.
Well, she has been emailing someone who must be involved with the police or the courts. Anyway, she's shown his private emails yesterday in relation to me and gone, yeah, see, he beat her, no, beating. That is what it is. So did
But
that
if you
girl
spit
get
at
in
somebody,
your
it's classed
box?
as assault by beating. If you
This is
push
the same
somebody,
girl
it's
that got
assault
in
by
your
beating.
box.
That's what it's under the law as, you know, even if you push somebody. So it doesn't mean you have to beat them up. It's just that's what they call it, assault by beating, assault by battery and things like that, even if you just push somebody.
Well, I'd be interested to know how that man's boss, how his superior, how he's going to handle the fact that he's released information on me for someone to publicise all over social media. Because it wasn't a public record, it's an email what he sent.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, well, no, fortunately for her, I'm going to behave.
I do think though, cause with things like that, because like these predator hunters, they release things like that. I think because it's public record, I think they're allowed to put them out. You know.
No, so it's somewhat a public record, but he's been emailing her, so it's a conversation what she's leaked of a man from the police or wherever that's got my information.
I'm only saying that because I know Fact Freak does it. He shows those type of emails, you know, about people and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know whether it might be allowed only because of him doing it, because he doesn't normally do anything that's like breaks the law.
But either way, all the thing is with the likes of her, this is where she slipped up with me, because she said many, many moons ago when I used to kind of get on with her, but I chose Levi over for some reason, but it's because I used to get more out of him. She said to me, I'm happy as long as I'm earning 500 quid a week on here, because I get my benefits and I get my child maintenance. So I need to earn 500 quid. Now, she cannot sustain a platform without drama.
Yeah.
So that's where she made a mistake, and that's why she doesn't get a back and forth at me.
Well, I've been tagged in a video because she was going, oh, I have people in the real life. I've got a video of you crying your little leg off saying that your mum wasn't speaking to you and you were this and that and the other. Like, people tag us in these things, you know, as soon as you come out with your hypocrisy and your lies.
When she interviewed Joe Exotic, and even though I pretended to like her, I took all the views. Mean delusive. I said to her, I went, what are you going to wear for it? And she went, probably just my pyjamas. I said, can you focus? I said, you need to wear like leopard print or something, you know, like tiger or animal. And then she went, I've not got any. I said, well, go and ask one of your friends. And she went, I've not really got any.
I'm not surprised. She's got no friends.
I felt
Even her
sorry
own
for
mother
her.
didn't want to speak to her, you know what I mean? When have you ever had me come on this internet and go, oh, my dad, this, that, and the other, he's nothing but a lovely, supportive man, you know, my whole family are gorgeous and lovely people. So, like, when she sits there and goes, oh, I don't have to pay a phone bill, you do. You literally said that you rely on the kindness of strangers. If you need anything in life, you'll just ask your community. So, therefore, if it were me, I'd be going, oh, I'll just ask my dad. Man. But she can't say that because she's got nobody and nothing. She is a nobody and a nothing. Can I stand by what I said about her? I don't care if she unalives. I really don't. And that's not being vile and vulgar. Why should I care when she's been transphobic? She's done the worst. She's doxed. She's sent things to the house. She's done all kinds. Fuck off.
Exactly. This is what I said yesterday. I said people can take accountability for their actions, but everyone needs to start doing. There's no victims on here, really.
She went for bloody Ellie's 4-year-old child, which I've tagged Luke in these videos before he starts saying anything about me, you know, in relation to me not liking her and not caring. So when they're expecting Luke to go, like, okay, there's a video also of her saying to Levi that he should unalive and his kids would be better off without him and all. I got tagged in that this morning as well. If you've got any clips, everyone tag me in them and I'll play them all later on.
Well, that's what they do. That's why you've got, well, not be careful, but you've got to think before you open your mouth here, because the second that you say someone about someone who's got a platform and support, within how long, Chels? 5 minutes, your inbox is bang, 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 look at this, look at this, look at this. And then they'll pull everything out. You don't actually need to do anything, because everyone will come straight to you and say, well, look at this, this and this.
Exactly. So, you know what I mean? I haven't been a hypocrite and called anyone out. I'm just proving my point, you know what I mean? That you've all said and done the worst. And you're saying because my opinion is that I don't care if she lives or passes over. That's my personal opinion because of the actions that she's done towards me over the last year and continues to do so. So my opinion would be that. Oh, that's like saying you want Ian Huntley to stay alive. Oh, no. Obviously, every single one of you is wishing him unalive right now. You know what I mean?
It's just full of hypocrisy, lover.
It is. They talk a lot of shit. All they're trying to do is stop me, Luke, and Red being pally, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Oh, they should call out. But they say the worst about Luke every day. You've got Canadian Angie. She can't say a good word about Luke or Miss Red ever. But they want Luke to do some dirty work and then us to start arguing, you know what I mean? It's been like that with Alex Brigham over the last few days, yet he's sitting there saying that Dave is saying to him that it took his thing between. I haven't got anything to talk to him because I'm a transgender woman, you know what I mean? I've had my surgery 20 years ago. I've lived my life longer as a woman than I ever did as a woman, because at 18 I got my boobs done as soon as I was legally allowed to have surgery and all that. So to sit there degrading my transition and stuff like that and talking so foul and then Dave Duran's even joining up being homophobic because they think they can do it. They think that it's a free-for-all. Oh, everything else everyone else says is bad, but we can say whatever we want. Well, no, you can't, because I will call that hypocrisy right out, because I'm not sitting there calling people out, Dan. That's the thing. When people go, oh, but you've done this, but I'm not calling anyone out. I am not sitting there calling anybody out and going, oh, isn't this awful? No, I'm retaliating to your hypocrisy. So you are the ones being hypocrites. I am literally just calling you bluff and saying, well, didn't you say this and didn't you say that? I'm not striking the first blow, you know what I mean?
Exactly. But it's just, I don't know what it is. I feel like people think that they can just be quiet for a month or so and then just sit there on the fucking high horse.
Exactly. So that's what's going on, is that people are calling out things that they're guilty of themselves, and then when you Uno reverse them and go, actually, haven't you said this? That's not being a hypocrite or well, you've done it. No, I'm saying you've done it because you have. I don't give a shit what I've said and done. I don't say vile things or anything like that. And what I said yesterday is not vile. I don't care if she slices and dices off the face of this earth after all she said and done about me. That's like people wanting Ian Huntley to stay alive, you know what I mean? So we don't want him to stay alive, and I don't want her to stay alive. If she wants to do herself off, do it. And that's off the back of things she said to me. I have a reason for saying that.
She's allowed her opinion. If that's her opinion, then well,
yeah, it is my opinion. After a year of onslaught of abuse and transphobic comments and degrading and doxing and sending stuff to people's homes, yes, I will say that. I'm entitled to. All right, Dan, I'll jump down, love. Right. See you later, babes. Bye.
Have a good day. I'll speak to you later.
Bye, love. Bye.
Well, where is he? 1 minute. Let's see if he accepts. Hi, Kels. So, has everyone made what they wanted to off me? Come to with me today, loves. Have you made what you wanted? Are you happy with it? Are you happy that you've incited hatred again? Are you happy with all of that? Can we have a last popular push, loves? I'm only in 40s. Thank you, pretty gypsy. Yeah, so am I what? Are your audiences? Yes. Thank you, Sanson Tweeds from the owner. That's it. So we do have dark humour over here. Don't think when you're mocking me over taking my medication, like, obviously shame on you, and it is a criminal offence, and I am going to actually report that. What did you all say it was again? Before, thank you, Mama and Kirsty. What did you all say it was again to try and trigger someone that's mentally ill? What did you all say that was? So, Gossip Girl will be reported. Levi will be reported. Levi's already got cases against him. Yeah, discrimination, malicious communications. I've not come on, I've not said nothing bad. All I've said, thank you, Snowy. Have a little kiss. All I said is, mentioned a live yesterday, and then people are coming for me. But imagine trying to trigger someone. So none of you know this, because I've not told you this. But one of the reasons why I had to go and stay away the other day is because I went to do something silly to myself. So I thought, I'm not going to sit in this house where it triggers me. So I thought, I'm going to go and have some zen time. Some zen time. That's what I thought I would. So I thought, yeah, right, okay then. It's now Wednesday, and I'm not saying there's no time on things, but I've got a community. They want to speak to me, and I want to speak to them. We're not doing anyone any harm, but just know that when you are trying to trigger me, that I'm in a better place than I was the other day. Who'll not tell me to stay off the app? It's a free country. So the thing is that I'm here talking to you guys that want to be here. Now, they're come to me inciting hate. So just say, again, obviously, the tablets aren't a miracle worker. I've had fucking 7 and I'm going to take another one in a bit, actually. So, that being said, what if I was sent into a shock again? Into a state of manic? Because that's what I was. That's what I was in. A manic state. If you look at my head, look back at me on Thursday, my eyes twitching, my head's ticking, and I was in a very, very, very bad way. And people are thinking, people are still trying to trigger. So shame on you lot. Shame on you lot that all sat there over Tim. And don't say I caused it, because I said he didn't have any private jets. But look at what he did to him. That man was a born liar. You've seen the actual state I've been in, and you're still burr-baiting. So what do you want, Trish, or Tish? I keep forgetting your name. But I sent others to do that too, did I? Okay then. Okay. So, yes. But this is what they're not understanding. Well, no, to be honest, I think that they are understanding it. I think that they understand any of it. Yeah, I'll have a look for you, Zaza. So, what would they have done if I'd have gone through with it? What would they have done? I'm always a victim, aren't I? Yeah, I'm a victim to my own mental health. Would you not say that's the case? Because I would. Here she is.
Hello.
Hold 1 second. Nana Jen, you can't use mental health for bad behaviour. What I'd like you to do, Nana Jen, is me and you will have a conversation. And I didn't say that it would change me in 4 days, crazy chick. I've said that I've had 7 tablets so far, and it takes a few weeks for them to get into your system. But on Thursday, I was drunk and in a manic state. We're now on Wednesday. I'm relaxed. I've slept. I've eaten good. And I've not let things get to me. I've cleansed my mental state. I've released a lot of burdens that was burdening me, right? So we're not saying that mental health is, and the fact that you're coming in mocking it, then that just shows you. That just shows you what kind of person you are. Now, bad behaviour is linked with mental health. So people on here only see one part. So they'll only see the screen recordings. They tend to be the bad bits, because you don't really see the good bits on here. So taking tablets will stop you saying all vile stuff. So yes, Shirley. So part of BPD, you will say the absolute worst. That's why they give me fluoxetine as well, because of the anger side of things, because it isn't usually prescribed for BPD. It's other medications, but due to the nature of how I was acting, that's why the doctor recommended that one. Okay, but Nana Jen, what I'd like you to do is, me and you will have a conversation and we can educate one another. And I'm going to take you on this thing with you. I'm going to take you on this journey with me. And then we'll see where we're at in 6 weeks. 6 weeks, 6 months. Sorry, Delusive. Go on.
Yeah. So yeah, this is one second, let me see it. Let me give it. This is the way I see it, right? Now, I don't have to. I'm not going to be apologising to anyone to who I support, sit with, or anything like that, right? Because it didn't come out of my mouth. However, if that came out of my mouth, I would apologise. And I think, thank you. The problem that you have here. Oh, live 1 second. I've got delivery.
Thank you, Liam.
Yeah. The thing is here, if I had said what you said, I would obviously be apologising. And I just don't think you should have any excuses, Dan. I think you should apologise and
There's
say,
no
just,
excuses,
just
Angela.
listen, let me
I've
hear me out,
Go
please.
on.
Just hear me out. I just think what you should be saying to people is, listen, I apologise. I shouldn't have said what I said. No,
I've already done that, but
yeah,
I'm
one
not going
sec,
to keep
no
doing it today.
excuses. I'm not going to talk about my mental health. I'm not going to talk about on the alcohol. I'm not going to talk about any of that. I fucked up. I did wrong. I apologise. However, I just feel, I'm going to move on. If you cannot move on, I can understand that, because some people might not be able to move on if they're directly involved. That will be up to them. But I think, them cam twoing you and all of this, it's just content, isn't it? They need to now, just stop now. And I just feel but you're talking about your BPD, and I've always said BPD is an excuse for bad behaviour. It's a very debatable condition. I don't give a shit what anyone says. It's just it's about emotions, your emotions, right? Like you can be up and down, up and down. That's not an excuse for bad behaviour. BPD. Do you know what I mean? And I've had that for 4 years.
Well, either way, I've got these people that are coming in are just trolling.
But what I'm just
So,
basically
they
saying
don't,
is,
no, not you,
stop.
but
What I'm
then they're
basically
coming
saying,
in.
Dan, is the problem is you've got all these excuses for what happened, for what you said. Now we know.
There's no excuses,
One
Angela.
sec, just let me hear me out, please.
Angela.
Just hear me out. What I'm saying is, I get mad, right, at the fact there's a lot of selective outrage, right, on this app where you've said the worst and now you're calling me out. They have no right to call you out, right, because they've done bad things themselves. But however, if other people want to call you out for that, your bad behaviour, that's fine. I just hate the selective outrage on this app where no one has any outrage for this or that, but they'll have outrage. Do you know what I mean? When it's their friends, they have no outrage at all. Yeah. But however, I just think you can't come up with my mental health. This is how I feel.
Right, so Angela, again, Angela, Angela, you're listening to what you think is. So the post is on my wall. It's there. So it wasn't a live where I was relying on people screen recording. The post is actually on my wall there. What I'm not going to do is what the likes of Pearl did and get dragged for it for years on end and apologise countless times. I've said my apologies. If people accept them, they do. If they don't, they don't. I've not come with excuses. I've said my fucking behaviour was absolutely vile, and now I'm looking at steps into improvement.
Like someone in the comments, alcohol does change you as a person, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? It changes me. You get some nice people, emotional people, violent people, aggressive people.
1 second. Hannah too. No, right, Ange, I'm going to drop you. I'm going to come off because they're pissing me off now. Right, so again, look at what they're doing with all of the questions again. So again, you people can kindly fuck off and you can leave there. I'm going to come off for a bit because you're pissing me right off now, to be honest, and you're trying to trigger me. That's all you're trying to do. So, I hope that you're very happy with your comments today. I hope that you're disgusted with yourself. And I hope one day that maybe, just maybe, you'll think there's a big wide world outside of this form, because you've just shown exactly why people do the things that they do on here. There was no look at them. Right, I'm gonna, 1 sec. Oh, thank you, Boxy Man. Woo, thank you, love.
Don't come off. You don't need to come off. Why are you
Thank
giving
you,
them
Mum.
exactly what they want? You can control this, so don't come off.
Yeah, just keep blocking them, then when they come in, we'll have another half an hour.
Exactly. Right.
Right, goodbye.
See you soon. Goodbye.
But that's what you go through, and that's what people are like on here. And then, hi, Elaine. Just laugh at them. It bugs me though, like when they're going on, they're questioning stuff. So, for Luxatine, right, they decided that was the best for me. Because, again, it's more the anger side of things, what I couldn't control. Now, that being said, that's why I went for them. So they're not usually used for that. But again, in fact, why am I explaining myself? Why am I explaining myself to people? I'm not doing it. Yeah, I know that. I said that. It's just little old me. Because they're saying, oh yeah, you've took them for 2 days. Yeah, I know. I know that. But yes. Can Can we push populars? Piss off you. Thank you for the little Leo boxing mad. I like that one. But yes, thank you, Rachel and Sarah. Tell me outrageous. I've got no outrageous stories left. They put me, this is years ago, this, thank you, Miriam. They put me on, thank you, Dalton, sertraline years ago. I've said this before, didn't I? And I was in a relationship, and fuck me, I hated him. Oh, I did hate him. But I had to wait for a fucking house. Anyway, it just fucked me right over that. It fucking flipped me upside down. And to keep social. I know I'm going to go to the gym in a bit and that. And anyway, yeah. Tried taking my own head off with a fucking bread knife. That's what I did. That one did. And then it started with sertraline. It didn't make me agoraphobic, but because I'd stay in more, it was awful when I went outside. Oh, yes, I will do, Aileen. Thank you, Lindsay. But yeah, fuck me, that was awful. Thank you, Liam, for the slur. Yeah, what's it called? It was just because I absolutely hated him, though, so he made me fucking worse. Why'd the wave like a fucking tsunami, love? Fuck me, it nearly fucked me up. Oh, hello, Reagan. Well, I've got, because I don't know how long that'll be. Thank you, Liam. I don't know how long the therapist will be or the wait, but it shouldn't be too long because it's not an NHS one. And yes, we'll have all the rehabilitation, unlike the others what go and get it for crack. Made me so ill. Yeah, well, I've got a great big fucking scar on my neck. Double O, no more. Big up the antipsychotics, yes. Sertraline. Yeah, well, Fluoxetine. Hello, Melanie. Fluoxetine does that as well. It does. Not that I've fucking got one, but still. Not me, very. I'm on a low dose at the minute. Thank you, Boxing Man. Thank you for the Leo before. Leon, even. I like that one, it's cute. What was I going to say? I think I've run out of things to say. Well, I'm out at the weekend, like I said, and I'm not drinking. So that's going to be a fucking thing. Me and Linz, I'm going to go. I'll probably come off air at 11. Me and Linz are going watching the new Scream on Friday. Yes, we are. Metazapine fucked me right up. And I mean fucked me up. I'd gone to McDonald's with the dogs. It were in Tilsley. So I've crossed over, gone. But I thought I'd walk in proper anyway, I've got my stuff. Then be walking back to my friends, because she lived over the road. This van is beat, but I thought the van were up the fucking road. But no, it nearly knocked me down. So I kicked off in middle, and I started walking like I were leading a fucking funeral concession. I won't get out away from him, I'd say, fuck off! Then one by one. They're good for sleep on normetazapine. What a fucking Wednesday morning live. And what's worse is people are sat here listening to us. Vanilla, what's that? Vanilla Fox. I can't say that word. I want a fancy one that no one's had. I might see if I can try some. Well, the thing is, thank you, Kerry, most people can't talk on here because everything just goes against you. People want to question you. People's on here, what they do is they absolutely scrutinise you. They do. Hi, Kirsty. Yes, we are all medicated, not jobs. Thank you, Kirsten Gucci. So, yes. I don't know what I want to eat. I can recommend some new ones. I've not tried that one. Hi, Jojo. Asphalvato. I want something that sounds fancy, thank you, Jojo. I'm pre-gambling. Where's he gone? Sean, why didn't you get in the box? So basically, we're all crackheads. I'm having a bagel with smoked salmon and cream. Oh. I don't know what I want. I might have some... what time is it? We're all ruggies, we are. We really fucking are. I might have a Nutribar today. Is what, Jackie love? I don't understand a word of that. I just ate a crispy bacon. Have I got toothache? I don't know whether, because a filling's like kind of come out my tooth. But you can't see it. It's just at the back. It's a bit sore, but I'm having them fucking ripped out, aren't I, soon? Having fake ones, so I don't fancy paying fucking a couple of £100 for it. Might as well just wait. It's still not speaking to me, Jackie, but he will do one day. He will do. Does Sertraline, on Sertraline, do others wake up randomly at 3 a.m. every day? Oof. Oof. Well, let me see. Oh, I'm not going thing anyway. I'm not going to battle anyone. Fuck 'em. Thank you, Gaynor. Gaynor, you've already sent a heart me, haven't you? I'm sure you sent two. Oh, God. Thank you, Gaynor, love. Right, I think I'm going to order food. I've run out of stuff to talk about, loves. When Amelia Shea wakes up in a bit, I'll be back on. We'll have a little route around or something. Right, thank you everyone, and I will see you all soon. Bye, loves.